But we're here today. Loraine Davis. John, good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Good to see you again, and you're from the Juvenile Justice Prevention Commission of Amador County. That's a mouthful.
Yes, it is.
And here to talk about cyberbullying. Let's first maybe let our viewers know what cyberbullying is.
That would be bullying on the internet. Facebook, Twitter.
Instagram.
Yes.
All the social media.
Right.
That is a very popular mode of communication.
Right.
And can be misused in
Sure.
a very hurtful way.
Okay. And I would think that one of the issues with that is sometimes once it's online, it's never going away.
Exactly.
And that's probably one of the main problems.
Right. And then also, I think a big problem is, especially for this particular presentation is focusing on junior high through high school students and their parents. And what was shocking to me that only about 10% of the parents have any idea that there's an issue. And they can do things that are constructive, which this presentation will help with, to be able to help their young people.
Right.
So that they're not affected by this.
Yeah, gotcha. So when is it going to take place?
September the 4th,
Okay.
7 p.m. at Amador.
Yes, at
Amador-
the gym.
Amador Gym.
The Amador High School.
We have a nationally recognized presenter.
Okay.
Happens to be a lady out of Davis, which makes it nice for us to be able to get her to come over and see us. And she's not traveling the country speaking on this subject. So she has a very nice presentation. It will be very, very worthwhile for parents and students to come and hear what the real issue is
Right.
about cyberbullying.
And it's probably, you don't know until it's too late, I would imagine.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like it's something that could happen in a week. Once somebody clicks.
Well, and this too is that she's going to inform you about what it really is, give you an overall look at it, what you can do to prevent it, and how, if it does happen to you, how you deal with it. Not only for the youth, but also the parents, so that they can be supportive and help correct this, because there have been some real negative ramifications, and we just don't want that to happen here in the county. So
Right.
this was requested on our commission. We have both the principals from the high school as well as from Jackson Junior High that are members, and they're the ones that really wanted to see this come forward. And so I think this would be an excellent for all age groups, but especially for junior high school, and the parents or a guardian, grandparents that are involved with the kids.
Plenty of room inside the Amador High School gym,
Be all
Plenty
right.
of room.
so we can hopefully pack the gym full of
Yes,
people.
I hope so.
Kind of neat. You're going to have Loraine Davis and a speaker from Davis. It's kind of like
That's true. That's true. Her name is Mary Kay Hoyle,
Okay.
and she's been on CNN. She does reporting on a regular basis for ABC, Fox and Friends, Dr. Laura.
Oh, wow.
She's nationally recognized.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
How did you meet up with her? How did you connect?
I actually was the commissioner, the head commissioner. It was brought to his attention from one of our members that works in social services here in the county. And so Greg Brewer is our president. He pursued it, and here she's right here. Because last time we had one on bullying overall was a fellow from back east. So this was great. Somebody in our backyard, basically, that was able to come and help us with this.
So it says 92.6% of it looks like it's on Facebook?
Yes.
That's the main,
That's the big one.
Yeah.
the big one. Can we give an example of, without going too far, what might happen to somebody? Is it a rumor is started?
Rumors are started, and then real negative comments when, especially with younger people, that their self-esteem isn't always completely intact. They're finding themselves, and so when somebody's hammering them constantly, saying you're ugly,
You're ugly, you're
whatever."
fat, and I wish you were dead.
Yes,
Oh, so it can.
And all your friends, which you don't really have any, wish you were dead too.
right.
Yeah.
And why are you still here?
Wow.
Doesn't take much more than that to
Yeah.
put you over the edge a
And
little
it's
bit.
repetitive. It just keeps on coming.
Right.
And I don't believe that majority of the people that actually perpetuate that realize the ramifications of their behavior. So this is good for the person that might have gotten involved with it a little bit.
Right.
And also to understand what their actions can
Right.
cause.
So this is going to be for both sides of
Yes,
of the fence then.
exactly, to help everybody, so
Right.
that everybody can see a clear picture of what's going on and how we can have this not be part of our community.
Speaking with Loraine and John this morning about cyberbullying, just something that we came across because of the internet, I would imagine.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's here, and we have to look for a way to at least try to control it. I
Right.
would imagine. Right.
And protect our children.
Right. And then, like you say, these are developing minds. Probably not the best thing to have happen to you. at
Right.
that
Some
end.
of them with fragile spirits.
Sure, sure. Yeah, wow. What an issue, and thanks for bringing it forward here in the county to let people know and to know how to either stop doing it or what to do if it's happening to you.
Well, the commission, this is their mantra, and we're going forward. So anything that someone, within the community, that people that feel that there is an important issue that would affect our youth, that we would love to hear about it, because we're going to be ongoing putting on presentations like this.
So, again, the date of the event.
The 4th of September, that's a
Okay.
Wednesday evening. It'll be 7 o'clock at Amador High School gym.
Right. No cost to show up.
No cost,
No
no
cost.
fee. Emphasis is on junior high and high school and their parents, but the reality is, I think more informed everybody is in the county, the better it is, so everyone is welcome.
Right. I know, not on cyberbullying, but just about teenage use on the internet. When my son goes to bed, I unplug the wireless router, because if you don't,
Yes,
they're going to be up all night on the computer, and it's
Sure.
like, it's not what I'm wanting to happen. The door's shut, you don't know, so
Yeah.
just at night.
You got to monitor that screen time.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
gone.
For sure, because not necessarily cyberbullying going on, but staying up till 1 or 2 in the morning
Right.
isn't probably the best thing for getting up and going to school the next
They
day.
need their
Hard to get
rest.
8 hours of sleep that way.
Yes,
Exactly, when you
we want them refreshed, not coming in and taking a nap first period
Right.
in school.
John, you've been here before, talk about ham radio. You still doing that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We just had a project where we got together, a bunch of us, and built some antennas. Just
Right.
to get there and smell some solder and play with electrons.
There you go. Interesting group of people, those ham radio guys.
Thanks.
I like that. Any involvement with the fires, like being ready or communications needed or backup? You set up for that?
We are able to, if it were necessary. They've got it covered, and we would be the last line of resource, and we're there if we're needed. But thankfully, we're not needed. They've got it under control.
Great. Okay, and once again, Loraine, real quick, the date and the time of the cyberbullying.
September 4th, Wednesday evening at Amador High School in the gym.
Okay, get out there and take a look and see what's happening behind closed laptops.
Thank you.
We're going to run to an ad break. We're right back. Stick with us.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.